morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of T and Tim's Presents Midnight Cafe.
Get it, baby, we are back.
Good morning, sunshine. The world says hello.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's nice to see you, Poppy. I haven't seen you since last week.
Today, again, I'm just blessed to have two fantastic co-hosts. Josh, you my boy. We've known each other forever.
Yes, sir.
Jordan, you're my new boy.
A brother from another mother.
Absolutely.
Today's episode is definitely going to be just kind of something that I feel needs to be out there. You know, there's a lot of goofiness on here that we talk about, but there's also some real things that I do want to talk about. So today we are going to talk about who are you? Essentially, we're talking about the three of us. So, and I also want to give a big shout out to Sinful Vegas Media. They helped us set everything up. You see the opener, you know it's fire. You seen my stuff on T and Tim's, you know it's fire. Stop playing, get yourself over here today.
Yeah, dude, if you're in Vegas or anywhere really, just look them up on Facebook. Send that message ASAP.
Beautiful setup, man. You guys will love it.
Yes. So, who are you? It's a simple question, but for some, you have to kind of dig through the layers of the BS. And we all have things that we hold back, you know, and we kind of hold back our true crazy until we get comfortable. So I'm just going to give a little tidbit about myself. My name is Alpha. I am British. I'm an old man, probably about 34 right now. Hopefully not any older after this, but no, I'm just kidding. And yeah, man, I moved here when I was super young. I was like damn near 8, almost 9. Moved to Vegas. Well, I bounced around a lot over like the country, and then I ended up in Vegas after Cali, so you know how that is. And yeah, man, my parents are divorced. Yeah, but you know, we're all good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's like cordial. You know,
That's
we
good.
don't
Gotta
have
keep
any
the
awkwardness.
Gotta keep
I love anime, video games, and I'm an Aries, so you know I'm the shit. So I'm gonna ask everyone here, who are you? Give us, you know, background. You know, just kind of tell us. Jordan,
Nice.
Who are you?
Well, for one, thank you for having me a part of your podcast.
Yeah,
And who am I? You really want to know.
Oh my god, what is he, Batman or Joker? What's happening?
So yeah, my name's Jordan. I'm 26 years old. I moved to Vegas 3 years ago. I've been on this crazy journey of nothing but dreams and goals and motivation. I really want to change the way the game is. I love movies, video games and stuff, but I also write them. I'm trying to get out there in Hollywood. I want to be an actor. So moving out to Vegas, one of the largest entertainment capitals of the world. That's what, you know, you eat, sleep, and breathe. So I just want to get my projects out there. I'm working on a lot of stuff with these guys. It's been amazing. The journey keeps getting bigger, brighter, and as long as you keep your head up, you can do anything. If I can do it, you can do it. Ask, believe, receive. What's up, Josh?
Absolutely, man.
Who are you, man?
Toss off to me. You made me feel like Dave buzzing it.
Who are you,
Dave?
Dave?
Hi, I'm this guy. You know, so I'm Joshua Fisher from Long Beach, California, Paramount, California. My family, we moved out here after being homeless, so I've really been on an extreme roller coaster of life with ups and downs, even in the car business and my career paths, and now I'm married with 2 children.
Or what?
And you know, just trying to make sure to figure out what this thing life is about, but I feel like I'm on a really good path, man. So I'm not too upset. You know, that's like, we're all gonna have those roller coasters.
Yes. That is one thing I do want to say. Like, it's funny. We all have our moments, especially in Vegas. Like, if you don't know, if you've never really been here or lived here, Vegas is a small city and it's large at the same time. It's a little big at the same time. And you have some adventures. There are things that I would love to tell you about, but that shit'll probably get me locked up, and that's not gonna happen. So I keep it semi-PG, but it's definitely, I love the city. You know, it's it's definitely a place where you can make something happen. You
Yes.
can make it happen.
It's
You
either
can
make
get up and be
yourself or
like,
break yourself.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make this. I know how to weave through this life. And I mean, it's just, it is what it is, man.
It's crazy how we all met in the same building, but I know because we
That's
all
a-
worked at the same.
Hyundai of Las Vegas, aka Planet Hyundai, aka Plantation Hyundai.
They got 0 rebates and all the best pricing. Go on down there and get yourself a deal.
I love my job. You know, it's one of the places where I did meet a lot of my best friends. It's
Dude,
crazy.
it's crazy how that
Like,
works.
so many people
You
came
meet
in and
family.
left. Yes,
Man, you
Yes.
meet family there.
yes, 100%. I was like, if Josh was like, "Yo, bro, I need to stay," be like, "Bro, we gonna be in the same bed. You gonna sleep one way, I'm gonna sleep the other. We gonna be all right. We gonna make it work." You know, like Josh, known him for years. Alex, another friend, love him, would do anything. There's so many people. Odie, he's one of my good friends, and like we are brothers. And like it's so weird when you go to a job and you meet people that are like literally gonna be in your life forever, even if they leave.
Right.
Even if
Oh,
they
it's
disappear
crazy. I
and
know,
go
it's
somewhere
nuts.
else, you know these people are still gonna be in your life. Like it's just crazy.
I know
love
on my
it.
last day, I looked at Alpha and I was just like, oh, it ain't the last time.
I think that was like the saddest day. I was just like, I don't know what's happening. I was like, why is my friend
But the best day
leaving?
for me ever. Like I felt like SpongeBob. The best day ever. I just couldn't get over
Oh,
it, dude.
It was a rough day, and I remember it, and I was like, I just saw it coming, and I was like, uh-oh. I said, I know that look.
It's
They're making
time.
moves. They're like, when they start talking, when the managers start talking and disappearing, you're like, something's about to
Yeah,
happen.
man.
It's
It
like
gets
something's about to
uncomfortable.
happen. Yep.
But you know, it's crazy because everybody, we got these different paths, but regardless, like it could be like you said, you meet somebody that ends up being family or somebody that you end up just connecting with, and you could have an interaction with them just for a few weeks, months, or years. And that connection is just still, if it's meant to be, you guys are just going to be locked in, and that's what
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
100%.
like about it.
Dude, when I came and visited the other day,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thanked your dad.
Yeah. He's like,
if no one
"Thank you."
knows, so Rose's dad actually, me and him used to be partners in the same department too, and terrific salesman. Hats off to your dad.
Tony
bro.
Fisher.
Thank
I've
you, man.
I've
Las
learned
Vegas,
so
holding
much
it
from
down.
your dad, and now it's crazy because now I'm learning so much from you.
No, don't do that. Thank you, man.
I ain't sucking your dick.
No.
So, one thing, let's see, a question. No, we'll leave Great White Buffaloes out because that's just gonna get people in trouble.
Great White Buffalo.
What we're gonna talk about is your sign. Does your sign really match who you are? I'm an Aries. I am
Like my peace sign.
life. No, I'm
I'm just kidding.
I'm talking about your astrological sign. Like,
The
does
zodiac.
it match you? Yes, the zodiac. Doesn't match you. Like I said, I'm an Aries. I am life of the party. I am that guy, like
Oof.
leader. I'm like, yo, we going on a trip and we might not make it back. So,
But we're still going.
But Jordan, what's your sign?
Shit.
Do you think it matches you?
100%.
Hit
I'm
us
a
with it.
Pisces.
Pisces.
March 11th is the birthday.
Wah, wah.
And yeah, man, sometimes I live in a fantasy world, but guess what? Sometimes the fantasy worlds are the best places to be. And I'm a super big dreamer. Also, I'm a crybaby. So it's just, I love my sign. Be calm, like Bruce Lee says, be calm like water.
I'm sorry, it just says 420, and I was like, that's awesome.
420 smoke break. You better light it up right now.
And I don't know, man. I'm an artist. Pisces are really known for, love, compassion. And I just love everybody. I love you guys. I love my family.
my
You made me
God.
look like a shithead. You mentioned your family. And I was like,
no.
I was gonna say something.
I have two kids
I'ma let
myself
him,
and
I'ma let him, bro.
a beautiful mother to my children, and it's so crazy. The family's all working together, and we're just out here making dreams happen.
Man,
What's yours, Josh?
See, my sign is I'm a Libra, and
Libra.
we're supposed to be fair all the time, and I'm not necessarily fair all the time. I
said,
don't
"I'm
believe
not
in my
fair."
zodiac, like what you said. I don't So with,
shit.
I wasn't coming for heads or nothing like that. So
Yeah,
don't feel
okay,
like attacked.
okay.
But when I do come for heads, I'm coming for heads. Like,
I hear ya.
so like I mean, this guy opened up the door for his girl and then held it for me and my girl, and she was like, "Oh, well, look at what he did." And I'm like, "This asshole." So we're in the movie theater, so I drop on a knee and I propose to her. We're already married. I'm like,
my
"Yeah,
God.
your step, buddy."
Get on my level.
He said, "Game, set, blouses."
This
Let's
video is
go.
going viral.
I stepped right in front of everybody. I said, "Man, have everyone's attention, please." Right in front of him and his
Oh,
girl. And now she's tapping his shoulder, but
She's like, "Oh my God,
Where's
where's
my ring?
Yeah, Jesus, what's going on?"
but I
It's like,
don't.
we've been together for 3 years, you bastards.
It's time.
I don't necessarily believe in zodiacs, but I do like the concept of where they came from when people were talking about the earlier ancient civilizations that were looking up into the stars and seeing the stars in reflection from the water, and that's how they knew based off of the constellation that was in the sky. Okay, this is who was born in this time
Right.
frame. That's how they developed calendars. It's pretty tight, that aspect, but personally,
Do you
I feel it's
have you
outdated.
really dove deep into your zodiac?
I haven't.
Bro.
I don't know.
You gotta crack it open,
Dude,
man.
we gotta
I
go
was
to
the
a
same
psychic
way.
shop together.
Same
Okay,
way,
I-
because it was when they describe it, there's so many things that if you truly like listen, you're like, dude, that's me. Like when you see a description of it and it hits you, and you're like, shit, that is me. Like it's cool, man. I like that. I
I
like
love the
that.
dark side of it.
I mean, my closest.
Dark side.
is-
What you talking about,
Oh
boy?
boy.
yeah, dude. There's this really cool book, and you can also you got Google's guys in your phones. Just pull it up, like the bad traits of your sign. Like you'd be
okay.
surprised how, like you look up the bad things that you don't like about yourself. Like
Yes.
maybe you got anger issues, like me, and just attitude problems in general. Things like
I gotta check
maybe
that.
you have lack of trust in other people.
No,
And
that, I
then-
didn't check.
Yeah,
this.
dude.
That makes sense,
Everyone's
too.
always posting what is it called? I can't even
the
think
positive.
of it. The positive stuff
yeah.
about your horoscope. That's what it is. Horoscopes. Always talking about the positive side, but there is a negative side to everything. There's
Very
two.
true. I
There's
mean-
the light and the dark.
So I mean, I believe in spirit animals. My spirit animal
Oh,
is
nice.
a cat. Like I'm a stray cat, and that's why
Okay.
I'm like, I get it. I end up in stray areas.
He
Just-
said, I'm
Not
a-
strange areas. I said stray.
Strange,
Stray. You know, like alley cat, and I'm walking around and holding the wall bars. Seconds.
Do you know
what
your
you're talking about.
spirit animal?
So no, I don't know my spirit animal, but I do know my, I guess, bad traits.
Oh,
so
what is your bad traits?
I kind of looked
Okay.
it up. Aries, they are hot-headed, 100%, bro.
Dude,
I
let's-
can go
look
from
at
0 to 1,000 in a hot second, like just boom. Now, not violent. I mean, unless you piss me off, and then I turn into Incredible Hulk, and it's game
No, it's
over.
only defensive purposes.
Yeah, no. Impatient, yeah. I don't have time for BS. I don't have time for stupidity. That irks me. Like,
Right.
if it's something that I know you should already know, like I get a little like, no, I get freaking pissed. Oh wow, that's kind of weird. Overtly sexual. Said you got damn right.
I can't stop
fucking. And we love to be the best.
Yeah,
That's
I can see
100%
that.
true.
I can definitely see
Fuck.
that.
I'm an overachiever, and I don't like to lose at all. Whatever I do, I make sure that I do it to the top tier level. Jordan, what are some of the bad traits of
There's
being
so
a
many.
Pisces?
So
Just give us a few.
here we go. Some of my bad traits. I got moody, and that's for damn sure. Like I'm super loving and kind to people, but something can easily make my day like just turn into a shit show, and then I'm like in that
Blah.
energy that
Blah,
don't
blah, blah.
talk to me.
Blah.
Like my girl calls me sometimes Scrooge or fucking the Grinch, and I'm like, you're a bah humbug. You're right. You know. Sometimes I'm negative, dude. I can be the most positive person in the world, but if something I worked really hard on. I love criticism, but sometimes some things can get you down, and you might belittle yourself. You say you can't do it, but in the back of your head, you can if you just like smack your ass around, and tell yourself there's no obstacles. So it's a little bit of both. So and I can be lazy. Only when it comes to things that I'm not compassionate about and very motivated about, which is terrible. Like I've never been able to work just a normal job It's have to have been doing something that I related to, or talking to people. Like, I started in the food industry and I just hated it. It was nothing I was compassionate about, you know? So it's just like,
I was like compassionate. I was like, we ain't gotta be no compassionate.
you know, I feel like you
No, I
have
hear
to
you. I
love
hear
what
you.
you do. Like, if you don't wake up every morning and say, "Hey, I love going to work," then you're doing it wrong. You
No,
gotta
I hear
you
that.
have to figure out what you love.
Find your lane.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, some of the bad ones I'm finding here is like they can become detached, and I can relate to. Like, there's times like if I'm engaged, I'm there. I'm like boom, 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 fired up, and then sometimes like I'm like, okay, I gotta find my lane, which goes to the next one, indecisive.
Ooh.
And it's like I can see that in myself. I don't know where I'm supposed to play sometimes. You know, my role, like in a situation like if life is a movie, am I the lead in this moment? Am I about to step back and am I a cameo?
perception.
Yeah, and
like
so
that. I like
it
that.
doesn't mean that I'm a side part, but sometimes I'm a cameo. You could be the most great cameo like Christopher Walken, and another one is
Morgan
controlling.
Freeman.
Right, and the last one is the controlling one, and it's like I try not to be, but I get the aspect of how I could be perceived that way. But
No, definitely.
but it's just something to look deeper to.
And I'm trying to think. Really, I mean, yeah, that was really about it. I think this is a great episode. I think we touched on a few
Yeah, it's really
points.
cool to know the dark sides of
Yeah.
characters.
And our personalities, man, that was a turn that was dope. That was
Yeah.
tight.
I would like that.
So, this is another episode of T and Tim's Presents Midnight Cafe. Again, I do want to say thank you to Sinful Vegas Media for hooking us
Yes.
up with everything that you were hearing and seeing. And yeah, thank you to my host, Jordan.
Hey,
Josh.
it's
Thank
been
you again.
fun chilling with you.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, wow, wow.